Welcome back to the Sault Ste. Marie Crime Scene Investigation Report. Latest updates. We have conducted further in-depth interviews with the suspects and made several discoveries. Reagan Lecter was at first uncooperative and would not produce herself for an interview. When she finally cooperated, she showed a lot of hatred for the victim and adamantly denies murdering Victor. She said if she did, we would never find the body. Ethel Bates seemed lost in space and would not respond to questioning. Her nurse, Mother Superior, says that she goes in and out of these catatonic and lucid states. It is possible she was in a lucid state and killed Victor, and then went into one of her catatonic states. Her nurse says that unfortunately this is quite possible, as she can sometimes have violent episodes. Reagan, who is Ethel's girlfriend, says that she is not violent and definitely not capable of murder. Her nurse, of course, had a different opinion. He says that Reagan is not around when these violent episodes occur, and no one wants to think the worst of their loved ones. We questioned Mother Superior. She answered all of our questions in regards to Ethel and her care. However, she was tight-lipped when asked questions about herself. This could be because she is a nun and finds it improper. Regardless, there appears to be nothing suspicious about her. Karla Homolka is devastated by Victor's death. She kept saying how they were going to get back together and that they were meant to be. After she calmed down, she began to answer our questions. She said that she has nothing to do with the death and could never kill him. She did, however, give us possible motives for the others. Karla said that Ethel and Reagan both hated Victor and wanted to get rid of him. She said Amy Voorhees is crazy and jealous person, and that she was always waiting to get Victor all to herself. Karla blamed Amy for her breakup with Victor. Karla got into an argument with Amy one day about Victor, and Amy said that if she could not have Victor, then no one could. She believes Amy may have killed him out of spite. Karla then began to say how Myra Hindley is absolutely terrifying and that she has no regard for human life. Karla once heard her say how she loved killing because it is the most thrilling thing. When we asked if she had any other thoughts on Mother Superior, she said that other than being a strict and preachy old nun, she was a good nurse to Ethel and is, quote, whatever. Amy Voorhees was cooperative. She denies having strong feelings for Victor. She says that she would have no reason to kill him. She told us not to believe Karla, as she loves to fabricate lies. Myra Hindley was not the most cooperative suspect. She did not care at all that Victor was dead, but she says that she had nothing to do with his murder. It could even be said that she had a callous disregard for his death. She seems confused as to why we were investigating and annoyed that our investigation was disrupting her. Our witness, Baby Secret, is being kept in seclusion for her own safety. She has been put under a type of hypnosis to improve her memory of the night, as she was very flustered in her fear. She was able to remember a bit more. She remembers wandering around the museum and venturing up to the third floor. She was making her way down the back staff hallway when she heard voices. She made her way towards the room, but before she made it there, she heard a loud crack and then sounds of a struggle. Afraid, she peeked under the door and saw a scuffle. Since it was dark and the only light came from the windows, she had difficulty seeing what was happening. She heard another loud crack and a cry of pain, so she knew that it was probably the sound of someone getting hit, probably someone getting hit in the head, as it was the sound of porcelain cracking, and most of the dolls only have porcelain heads. Baby Secret saw more scuffling and heard sounds of a struggle. Then she heard a third and final crack. She saw Victor's body fall to the floor, then silence. Terrified of being discovered and murdered herself, she stuck away and hid in the mechanical room where she usually hangs out. She was not able to give us any more details on who the murderer is. She could not make out the voice, just that she thought it was a male and a female talking. It was too dark, and then the space between the door was too small to see anything or the murderer, even to tell what the murder weapon was. Poor baby Sigrid has been having nightmares and is terrified of the murderer coming after her. The events keep replaying in her head, and visions of someone sneaking up on her and flashes of red keep plaguing her. The analysis of the evidence is bad, and although nothing is conclusive, we have at least found the probability of each item being one of that has caused the wounds. The baseball, shoe/boot, wooden spoon, and cell phone all have a high probability of being the murder weapon. The yo-yo, iron spike, and rolling pin are all medium probability, and the iron has a low probability. We will be going over all this information to finally solve this crime. We will believe that we are close to an arrest. We will keep you apprised. Thank you and good day.